Okay, let's take a look at Gatsby plus Drupal, one of the many ways to build a website these days. So what I'm showing you here is what was basically built in a Gatsby training I took at New England Drupal Camp with Shane Thomas in October. And there's a link here to see Shane's videos on how to do Gatsby, which are quite good. So here the Gatsby front end is going to be hosted on Netlify. That's a service that's really great. And the Drupal site is going to be hosted on Pantheon. It would be an all-day course to show you how the details of how to set all this stuff up, but this whole talk is to give you a taste of what can be done, so that's what we're going to do here. So here's my Drupal site up on Pantheon, and I'm showing you a view of articles. I've got 3 articles here: Peacock A, Peacock B, Peacock C. This, I don't need to do anything more than this. This could be my website. I don't need Gatsby. But if I wanted to leverage the power of Gatsby, I might want to connect this to Gatsby. So that's what I'm doing here. Here I'm just showing you the Pantheon dashboard if you haven't seen it before. And I'm just using the development site. I don't need the test or live site. You can get a few free sites on Pantheon and just use the development version for playing around with the site. If I click this link here, it will take me to the development site. I just want to show you a couple more things in the Drupal side. One is that Drupal has a module called JSON API, and if you simply enable that module, Drupal will spit out all the data for the Drupal site at this path JSON API. So that's kind of all you need to do on Drupal to get it to work with Gatsby. You just need to provide this JSON data to Gatsby. So let's go over to the Gatsby side of things. This is the Gatsby site on my local host. You can see Peacock A, B, and C. It looks a little bit like the view on the Drupal side. If I click one of these, I go to Peacock A, etc. So that's on my local site, and then this is up on Netlify. And same deal there. So this is the Gatsby site pulling the data from the Drupal site. Now, how does that happen? How does that all connect together? One of the great things about Gatsby is it's got a whole bunch of different plugins. So in this case, I'm using Gatsby Source Drupal plugin, and it makes it dead simple to connect a Gatsby site to a Drupal site. You install this plugin, and then you simply put this into your Gatsby config file. I'm going to show you that in a second. So in Gatsby config, you have these plugins, and this is the plugin for Gatsby Source Drupal. You give it a URL to the Drupal site, and you can give it a path, but it defaults to the JSON API path if you don't give it a path. So let's look at the code. This is the only code I'll show you for for this video. And here you can see the Gatsby Source Drupal plugin. And I've added one thing, which is basic authentication. So in order, I hide my site with user and pass, and I provide that here. You can stick the user and pass for this into Netlify, so that's where Netlify is getting the information. Okay, let's go over to the Netlify side. Here's my Netlify account where I've been playing around with different things. And then this site here is the one we're talking about. So when I click on that and click there, it brings me to the site, and then here's my articles. Now what I want to show you but not actually do is how easy it is to set up a site on Netlify. So you click this new site from Git button over here. You say where your repo is located. Mine's on GitHub. When I click that, I authorized Netlify to see 2 repos. One is this Pro Gatsby 2 repo, which is a course I took, a Level Up Toots course. And then this one here, Gatsby Drupal, is the one that is for this site. So if I click on that, and if I were to continue this, it would just deploy the site that you've already seen. I think I can deploy more than one site from a repo, but I won't do that. But I just want to show you, really this is just to show you how easy it is to deploy something to Netlify. So that's that.